everyone. I'm Tommy Deng from Beosin. So we are a Singapore-based blockchain security company founded 4 years ago, and currently we grew our team to more than 100 staff with more than 40 tech lead with PhD degrees. So we cover all the blockchain security service and products, including the smart contract audit, stolen asset recovery, and KYT, KYC. So why security is very important in the blockchain industry? So we can see from the number. So for the first quarter of this year, more than 1.2 billion assets got stolen by crypto attacks, and some famous projects including Axie Infinity's sidechain Rolling and stablecoin Beanstalk and the cross-chain protocol Harmonies. And by categories, most of the attacks happen on DeFi protocols because there are many money on it, and the hackers are looking into it and got the loopholes and got all money away. And by the amount, most of the attacks happened in the cross-chain bridge because cross-chain bridge will have a large amount of assets passing from different chains, and also because of the smart contracts complexities, it is very easy for the hackers to attack the cross-chain. That's why the smart contract audit is very important, especially for DeFi and the cross-chain. So the QR code is for our Web3 security report. We publish quarterly. And for the different types of the attacks, we can see there are three main types of the attacks. So the first one is the smart contract's own vulnerabilities. So it is most because of when they develop the smart contracts, the developers have some loopholes, and the hackers will take this advantage to get the money transferred to their own address. And the second one is called flash loan. So it is none of the business of the smart contracts, but the business logic has some problems. So when the hackers borrow money, they don't need much collateral, so they can get all the money away in a short time. And the third one is management risk. So it is called rug pull. So usually you can hear the news that blah blah team to withdraw all the money from the protocol and run away. So it is very important you do the research before you invest. Besides the risk for the projects, we also have the security risk for the regulatory institutions. So virtual asset service provider WASP, they need to meet the requirement for the AML and the CFT, which stands for the anti-money laundering and the financing of terrorism. And in June this year, the Financial Action Task Force, FATF, released a guidance on the regulations and the compliance for the digital asset providers. And DeFi, cross-chain, non-custodian wallet, NFT should comply the travel rule in the second half of this year. So we, as a security company, we publish the security research and monitor the ongoing security incidents every day. And up to now, we have provided more than 48 monthly reports, and we have more than 100 hours of blockchain security courses covering the Solidity programming and the NFT security and the wallet securities. So here is a full map of our service. Before the launch, we have the smart contract audit for the crypto projects, and after launch, we have the eagle eye to monitor the risk for the ongoing attacks. And if it's very unlikely you got hacked, we can still help you to recover your asset, especially like before, we have the ability to cover the money in the Tornado Cash. Although Tornado Cash is closed now, there still many mixers on the market. So we are starting those logics and help the victims get their stolen asset. So let's first look at the smart contract audit. So up to now, we have audited more than 2,500 smart contracts, and our key technology is called automatic formal verification. So this technology is using the AI and the big data to do the automatic scanning of your code. that largely reduce the risk you got hacked. And we support the main blockchains, including EVM chains and Solana and Tron. So besides the smart contract, we can also do the public chain audit. So we audit more than 100 layer 1 and layer 2 smart blockchains since our founded 4 years ago, and we provide the black, gray, and white box options for the audit. And we cover all the blockchain functionalities, including the block generation, node communication, consensus algorithm, and governance logic vulnerabilities, and none of them got hacked up to now. So you may ask why it doesn't got hacked for the project we audit. Because we use the tool called VAS, Verification as a Service, to scan the code automatically, and up to now, 40% of the process of the audit is done by the AI, so it dramatically reduced our audit cost. And here are some famous projects we audit up to now, like MakerDAO, PancakeSwap, and Clover. So besides the smart contract and the blockchain, we also do the security service for the crypto exchange. So we provide the penetration test, white box security audit, and the mobile apps securities audit. So we not only audit the smart contract, we can also audit the Web2 code. So here are some famous crypto exchange we partner with, including OK, KuCoin, Airbank, and XT.com. Besides, we can also provide the security service for the wallet, especially many people's wallet got hacked because of the phishing or because of the leak of the private key, so we have the ability to help them to recover. And for the governance issue, we partnered with Japan Finance Department 3 years ago, and the Japan's regulation on the cryptocurrency is that all the projects that need to be listed on the exchange need to be audited, and Beosin is the official vendor for the Japan Finance Department, and we audit some famous projects for the Japan government, including Uniswap, Ethereum, and BSC. So here is a platform called Eagle Eye. So this is our key tool that makes sure that all the projects we audit don't get hacked, because we monitor the ongoing attacks 7 times 24 hours. So we also provide the real-time alert for the project's owners. And this can be made a SaaS software for the exchange, for the projects listed in the exchange. So we monitor all the ongoing attacks, including the large outflow, slippage, ownership charge, and the flash loans. And when the attacks happens, we push the notification to their systems, and they will do the necessary actions to prevent the attacks happen. And this is a QR code, and you can try it. It also has the mobile version. And there are many retail investors talking with us. I got all the money be hacked because I visited some phishing website. So to make a better solution for the retail investor, we launched this Beosin Alert. It is a Chrome-based plugin that helps the users when they visit the website, do the free mint, and do the airdrop. They can use this tool, and it's totally free. And this is our newly launched product called Beosin KYT, Know Your Transactions. Because there are many crypto exchange and centralized finance platforms like custodian providers, they need to comply with AML requirement. So they need to know the money getting in is not related to any terrorism, scam, casinos, something like that. So we provide this service for them, and you can inquiry the address or the transaction in our KYT system, and we will tell you which is a risky one or it is a sanctioned one. So like recently there are some centralized exchanges that have sanctions on the Tornado Cash, so we can tell you like this is from Tornado Cash, so you should not accept the money. And this is how we work. So we have more than 1 billion labels in our database. So we will scan those address in our database, see if it's matching it, And also we continuously adding the different chains, including BSC and Chuang, with our partners from different countries to make sure our whole database become bigger and bigger. Yes. So besides KYT, we also have the service called KYC because like some centralized exchange, they need to make sure that the people they using the service is a real person and it is not from a sanctioned country. So we use this technology to match the facial recognition and the documentation is the same and make sure that they didn't comply with any regulatory requirement. So this is a last service we provide is called Trace. So this is because like somebody got hacked, especially for the crypto projects. Like as I mentioned, the wallet and the cross-chain DeFi protocols, they got hacked. So they need to find a way to recover. So how we helped you guys to recover the crypto assets? So we have accumulated more than 1 billion labels in our database. And also we use the AI to trace the money getting into the Tornado Cash. Because from the logic design for the Tornado Cash, it is aiming to split all the money into a small amount. So we use the big data to trace back the money getting to the Tornado Cash, and we can tell you like there's a higher percentage possibilities for this money. It is from that source. So we can tracing back the fund and tell you like who is that attackers. And also, as I mentioned, we partner with a crypto exchange. So as long as the money get into the centralized exchange, we tell them in the real time, and they frozen the fund, and that's how your fund can be recovered. So usually the charge for the tracing is like we take a certain amount of percentage, we trace back, and usually you need to report to the police or the related government authorities to tell them like this fund is stolen, and we as a security company will provide evidence for you to deliver to the police, and the police talk to the crypto exchange, and that's how your fund can be recovered. So we just launched the Blockchain Security Alliance last month in Singapore, and we partner with the local university, including the NUS and the Blockchain Association of Singapore, and some custodian service providers. So here we come to Dubai, and we just set up our office here. So we want to get more people to join our alliance. So this alliance is mainly for the crime fighting, because some of the government authority tell us there are many scams and the pawn projects ongoing in the region. So we come here to support the authority to help them to prevent scamming, money laundering issues. So besides that, we also want to partner with local universities to incubate tech experts. I'm not very familiar with Dubai's ecosystem, but in Singapore, not many developers, local developers are there, and I think it is very important, especially for some emerging countries, to incubate tech stuff, especially for the blockchain technologies, and that's how we can make a stronger team to be like international companies. So we help the university to transform the academic result to the commercial one, and help them to get to the exchange and the market makers to help them to become bigger. And here is the benefit you can get for joining our alliance. So you can do the joint research with our team, and we also provide the training course. So we train the Solidity programming and the wallet security to our alliance members and also to the general public. So we are exploring the potential opportunities in Dubai with the local ecosystem. So here is our company's contact. So you can just scan the Linktree QR code. So there's all the contacts that are included. And we are happy to discuss the potential business opportunities, or if you want to join us, Dubai office, please send us an email, and we will see how we proceed. Yeah, thank you, everyone.